Yeah, guys. So in the last class, we have seen the layered architecture, guys. Okay. Can you guys tell me how many layers are there mainly? Come on, guys. Yeah. About layered architecture, can you please, uh, uh, someone can please speak up on a high level? Come on, guys. What are the different layers? Hmm? Guys, am I audible?
Presentation layer, sir,
Yeah, please. Presentation layer. Come on.
and then controller,
Then,
service, and DAO.
no, please. Yeah, controller, service, DAO. Okay. Yeah, correct, guys.
Yeah.
So DAO or repository layer, you can take anyway. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Now we'll see what is Spring Framework and what are different modules in Spring Framework, and we'll see on a theory basis, on a high level, what is every module in Spring, what it will do like that. Okay. Once we have done with this theory part of the Spring, then we'll go for the coding part of the Spring Core and Spring Basics. Okay, guys, clear? I just want to touch base upon what every module of Spring will do. Okay. Then we'll see the Spring base. See, I'll touch upon. I will touch base what every module of Spring will do. Okay. There are mainly 9 modules of Spring. Then I will explain with the coding. Okay. I will explain Spring Basics and Spring Core in depth. Okay. Then we'll go with Spring Boot. Guys, is the plan of action is okay, guys, everyone? Guys, is that okay, everyone? Come on, guys, tell me. Hello, guys. Yeah, am I audible, guys, today?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, please respond now. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, come on, guys. What is about Spring Framework, guys? Yeah. Mm. So it is an application development framework, right? It is an application development framework. Okay. End-to-end application development. Yeah. And Spring is Java-based framework. Yeah. Spring is a Java-based framework. And released in which year, guys? Any idea, guys? In which year it got released? Anyone? Guys, which year it got released, guys? Sorry, I got it. Sorry, released in 2004, guys. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, what I mean to say, what is the version of Spring? Anyone, guys? What was the recent version of Spring?
I think 4 point something.
Not 4, guys. It is 6.x, guys. Okay.
Okay, okay.
6.x. Okay. Na? So, yeah, guys. So, it is an application development framework. That means it will support to develop backend APIs for web application. Okay. Clear, right? Okay. Next, end-to-end application development. Okay, that means I told you, okay, controller we can develop by using Spring Framework, service layer we can develop by using Spring Framework, DAO layer we can develop by using Spring Framework, like that. Okay, everything we can develop with the Spring Framework only. No need to go for what, guys? Come on, external. No need to go for external technologies or external frameworks like that. Okay, clear. So you can say it is a suit. Am I right? And released in 2004. But it gained popularity in when, guys? I told you in the last class or somewhere. Okay, it released in 2004, but till 2009, struts and hibernate are so popular in the market. But from 2009 only, Spring becoming popular slowly. Guys, are you clear so far?
Yes, yes.
Guys, today my voice quality is good. I was speaking through earphones again. Is that okay today?
Yeah, yes, sir. Good.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. This is what I'm expecting. Yeah. Okay. And it is an application development framework. Yep. Guys, so you can say Spring or Spring Boot mainly we used to develop what, guys? APIs. Okay. Backend APIs, guys. Okay. Right. Am I right? Guys, are you clear here? It is? I think it is very basic. Can someone tell me what is an API, guys? Huh? What is an API? Hmm. What is an API? Here I want to touch base what is GraphQL, guys. Okay, because we are gonna see one application. Okay, this is not there in the syllabus, but I was working in this GraphQL part from last 8 months. Okay, I have a good exposure on GraphQL, so I will try to give the GraphQL application also, one application at least I will explain you guys. So definitely for sure, because now the market is moving from REST API to GraphQL, guys. Okay, right? So definitely I will give you. Okay, come on, guys. What is an API, guys? What is REST API, by the way?
API is a way of communicating from external applications just to communicate other applications, and it is mainly used in distributed systems like in like phone pay, Google Pay and all,
Yeah,
and
guys.
also
So
the
basically, yeah,
e-commerce
yeah, yeah.
sector.
So if I simply speak about API, there are lot more, guys. Okay, okay. In system design, there is a lot about API. Okay, so you can simply say it will use to fetch the data from the backend. Okay, right? It is used to fetch the data from the backend, guys. Okay. Uh, Now what is GraphQL? What is the difference between REST API and GraphQL, guys?
It takes like a few of the data, sir. In the response, whatever we want, we can get it using GraphQL.
Super. Who is this?
Venkat, sir, Venkat, yeah.
Yeah, really good, Venkat. You told exactly. See, if the response is so big, okay, now we can customize the response in such a way, whatever the part of the response we want, we can get that, guys. Okay, am I correct? And the second thing is, suppose there is an API, guys. Okay, something like crickpush.com, players API, player players API. Okay, there is one more API, crickpush.com, players. Okay, and player age, sorry, player score. You know, will get the particular player ID out of this all the players. Will pass one player ID. Okay, for that player ID, we'll get the player score. Am I correct? So this is one different API. Am I right? And this is one different API. Guys, will you agree here? Hello. Guys, are you following or not?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yeah, yes.
See, guys, crickpush.com is one API. Crickpush.com cricket news is one more API. Okay. Suppose if you click on this, see now the different API has been called. Am I correct? So what I mean to say, there are n number of APIs on the single concept. Okay. Now the advantage of GraphQL is we can build these all APIs in single API. Okay. No need to go for n number of n number of APIs. Okay, right? This is one of the fair advantage of GraphQL, guys. Okay, no need to write, no need to develop n number of APIs. Okay, fine. No need to develop. I will explain in the application part. Okay, how can we develop? How can we customize? Okay, the APIs, something like that. No need to develop n number of APIs. We can have one API. N API. Okay, now. Right, clear. Guys, are we clear with the difference between GraphQL and REST now? Guys, are we clear between the difference of GraphQL and REST? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like
Yeah,
players.
guys, please. Yeah, please respond because this is an online class now. I don't know how you guys are feeling. That's why I was asking every 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, how you're feeling
Like
like that.
the
Okay.
player score is nothing but a GraphQL, sir. GraphQL related.
No, it is not GraphQL related. We can customize different kinds of APIs in GraphQL. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, you got it right. Suppose students are there. Okay, then
Hmm.
if you want a particular student ID, okay, particular student, okay, from the all the students, okay, then we can by using GraphQL we can do that. No need to go for a separate API. Okay, no need to
Yes,
develop
sir.
a you understood. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, we'll see all those things once we start with GraphQL. Okay, I'm just
Okay,
giving a
sir.
high level idea. Okay, right.
Okay, sir.
Guys, GraphQL is so important, guys. Okay, REST API, in many companies they are not using REST API. Okay, entire Ford we are using GraphQL. Okay, I'm not supposed to say these things. Okay, entire Ford we are using GraphQL. Okay,
Okay, sir.
So you are saying, sir,
Are you
like,
expecting like the ECS also, sir, Elastic Container Service deploying the application into the AWS?
sorry.
ECS, sir, Elastic Container Service or something is there, no?
No, basically right now, no. Now we are doing GCP based deployment on Cloud Run. Okay, but
Okay, sir.
I told, okay, we'll try to deploy on EC2. Okay, we'll
Mm-hmm.
try to deploy on GKE. Okay, and we'll try to
Okay.
dockerize the like n number by using n number of things. We'll see. Okay, at the time. Okay, fine.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Don't worry. See, don't worry on that part. So I will try to give my exposure, whatever I have experienced in multiple projects. Okay, right. I will try to get it, guys. Okay, in the as part of course. Okay, right. That's my idea. Okay, because you guys also need to work on a project right after the course. Definitely, you should be feeling comfortable, right? Then what is the point of teaching if you're not at all comfortable with the project? Am I correct? It's a
Yes, sir.
simple
Yes,
time
sir.
waste for you and me. Okay, for 2 months, 2 to 3 months. Okay. Yeah. Come on, guys. Now let's go for a Spring framework again. Hmm? Yeah. Spring framework developed in a. Guys, today is the last demo class. I forgot to say this is the fourth class. I feel once the batch is finalized by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, yeah, we'll have a common platform where I can share all the notes and yeah, any change of timings or anything. But most of the timings are same. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Spring framework is developed in what, guys? Modular fashion. Guys, what do you mean by modular fashion? Come on, tell me.
we have specific module for
Hmm. Come on.
for each requirement.
Yeah, we have a specific module for each requirement, and no two modules are dependent on each other. Remember that, guys. That is important. Okay, that is the specialty of Spring framework. Okay, no two modules are dependent on each other. It's like you suppose if you're dealing with Spring security, it is not like you should know Spring core and should go for Spring security. It's not like that. Okay, you got it. So they are independent of each other. Okay. without Spring Core, you can't deal Spring Security. It's not like that. Okay, that is the modular fashion. Okay, let me write. We have several modules in. Okay, guys. So we have developed in Spring Framework in modular fashion. Okay. Okay. Right. There are mainly 9 modules, guys. Come on. Spring Core. Sorry, yeah, small disturbance here. Yep. Spring Context. Spring AOP. Spring JDBC or DAO. Spring ORM. Spring Web. Spring Security. And Spring Batch. And Spring Cloud. Guys, these are the 9 modules of Spring, guys. Okay. We'll see on a high level what the each and every module will do. Okay, guys, clear? So
Yes.
as I said, each module is independent of each other. Suppose if you're using Spring AOP, there is no need to use Spring Core like that. Okay, there is very less depend. You can't say they are independent. You can say they are independent of each other, guys. Okay, right? Yeah. So you can say the Spring framework will not force all the modules, okay, to use. Spring framework will not force all the modules, okay, to use. There is no relationship between one module to other module, guys. Okay. Okay, guys, are you clear with these 2 points? Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
Okay. And in the project level, if you need any specific module, you can directly use that module, guys. Okay. Suppose in the project level, if you want to use Spring Security, directly use that module. Okay. No need to go for Spring Core and Spring Security like that. Okay. Right. And if you're using Spring AOP, you can directly use that. Okay. Right. Okay. We can use any module. Yeah, guys, you can see the details of shoot. Yep. We can use any module based on our project requirement. Okay, based on our project requirement, guys. Okay, guys, now we'll see each module one by one on a high level, guys. And don't think Sir is telling only the theory part of the Spring. He won't go for he won't explain any course related to Spring or like that. Okay, because in one of the batch I got the same misunderstanding like that only. So my idea is first I will touch base upon what each and every module will do. Okay, once I have completed these all the 9 modules on a high level, then I will go for Spring Core. Okay, don't worry guys. Okay, clear. I'm giving clarity in before only. Okay, right. In one of the batch, I got a issue like that only. Okay, they thought one girl thought like I won't teach a coding part of the Spring Core. Okay, that's what she thought. Okay, and she was asking me. Okay, so you got it right. So I will be discussing each and every module. What is the purpose? What are the functionality they can support like that? Then I will go for Spring Core and Spring Basics. Are you clear, guys? Is that fine?
Yes.
Okay, come on. Let us see what is Spring Core will do. Yes, any idea what the Spring Core about the Spring Core module? Come on, guys. Guys, are you feeling bored? The class is bored, something like that today? Huh? Don't worry. Once we start with the coding part, the class will be interesting, guys. Okay, right? Guys, don't feel bored and sleepy. Okay, come on, guys. What is Spring Core? Guys, any idea?
Sir, it provides the IOC and the dependency mechanism.
Yeah. Yes, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yes, today class is 4, right?
Oh, no,
Huh.
sir.
Sorry, class 4 only, right today? Yeah. Yeah, it is a base mod. Yes, you're correct. Someone said, yep. Base module in Spring. Okay. It provides the fundamentals for, come on. It provides fundamental for of Spring. That means, come on, IOC container. Come on. DI, dependency injection. Okay. And auto wiring. Guys, these things will do manually in the Spring framework, and these things I will show you how can Spring Boot will auto configure. Okay, that is the advantage of auto configuration, guys. Okay, right? In the Spring there is no feature of what, guys? Auto configuration, but in Spring Boot we have auto configuration. Everything is automated. No need to create IOC container, and no need to register all the beans. Okay, and no need to start the Tomcat server explicitly. Okay, these are the features of auto configuration, guys. Okay, this is the advantage of auto configuration. That's why that is the idea we are teaching Spring Core, so that you can enjoy the fruits of auto configuration. You can enjoy, you can feel the difference between configuration to auto configuration. Okay, right? Clear, guys? Everything is automated in Spring Boot. Okay, yeah, come on. Yeah, you're asking something, guys.
And Spring Framework, you have to do manually configuration, right? Bean factory, application,
Yes,
context path,
yes.
everything. But Spring Boot, it will take care everything, that code
Yes,
automatic.
that
Yeah,
exactly. That
difference.
is auto configuration. Yeah. So basically, we need to create IOC container by using class path XML resource in a Spring Core. Okay, and we need to register all our beans in the XML file. Okay, beans.xml file, something like that. And we need to give this configuration XML file into IOC container as input. Everything we need to do. Okay, right? Okay. Come on, guys, and tell me what kind of application we can develop by using Spring Core. We can develop standalone applications, guys. Okay. Questions. Okay. We can develop what, guys? Standalone applications. Okay. And now tell me, there are 3 types of dependency injection, guys. Come on. Any idea? Constructor dependency injection, setter dependency injection, and field dependency injection. Okay. So even before going for Spring Core, I will be explaining these 3 things via CoreJava. How can we manually do by using CoreJava? Okay, guys. And what are the loopholes? What are the problems we are facing in CoreJava? Then we'll go for Spring Core, guys. Okay. That also I will tell. Okay, clear. all these three via what guys? Come on. Via CoreJava I will teach. Then I'll go for Spring
Via
framework. Okay, guys.
okay.
Yeah, please. What are you asking?
It is a dependent injection. So in IOC container, the beans are created through one pin to another pin dependent injection, right? By we can go for either constructor or setter, right? Field.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
exactly,
yes,
exactly, yes.
yes.
So don't worry. There are, it require a lot of concepts because see, if you remember the guy, I don't know how many have idea here. Bean ID equal to something and bean class equal to something. Okay.
Yes, sir,
So
yes.
by using this one, we can create a bean. Okay, bean of particular class. Okay, and we need to inject. Suppose if you want to go for what this setter injection. Okay, we can go for property tag. Okay, property. Okay, and if you want to go for a constructor injection, we can go for constructor arg. So these all things I will explain, guys. Okay, and
Okay.
before going these things, I can explain by using core Java. Okay, right? Before going for actual annotations or actual concepts of Spring, I will explain by using what this core Java. Okay, now in core Java. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, come on, guys. What is the purpose of IOC container, guys? Come on, any idea, guys? IOC container will what, guys? Create beans or objects, guys. Bean or object is the same meaning, guys. Okay, we'll see in the next upcoming classes. Bean or object for the classes. Bean or objects and loads in the IOC container. Okay, we'll see all those things in detail, guys. Okay, in upcoming classes. Okay, now come on, guys. Yeah. Now let's move for the Spring context. So come on, guys. So here Spring context is responsible to manage the configurations, guys. Okay. So we'll see Spring context is responsible to manage what, guys? Configurations. Okay. Suppose it will decide which classes needed to be create objects or beans and which classes not, guys. Okay. Which classes needs to create object, needs to create bean or object. Okay. And which classes not. Fine. Huh. What is AOP, guys? Come on. What is AOP? What is the full form of AOP, guys? Come on.
Aspect oriented.
Aspect oriented programming. There are three types of programming, guys. One is POP. Come on, tell me what is procedure? This is procedure oriented programming. So this is in C and CPP. Okay, not CPP also. Totally C language. Okay, very basic language. Come on. Then we have OOPS, OOP. Okay, object oriented programming. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. The second one is what, guys? Object oriented programming. And third one is what, guys? AOP, aspect oriented programming, guys. Okay. See, these things are outdated, but at least you should know what is these things. Okay, right? Everything will do in Spring Boot, guys. Okay, no need to bother much about here. Okay. Here we will do security Okay, transactions, audit, logging, etc. Everything we should do, guys. Okay, audit, logging, etc. Okay. Okay. Yeah. See, basically, if you're doing the banking application, right? Okay. So these are the common, these are the common things. Okay, right? For any application. Okay, audit, logging, transaction. Okay. So these integration, Spring Framework, Spring AOP will do integration with our application, guys. Okay. With these features, Spring AOP will do the integration with our Spring application. Okay. Okay. By using this, these are the futures. Futures. Come on. Available in the AOP. Okay, AOP will do integration with our application. Okay, will do integration with our application. Okay, clear, guys. The next part, come on, guys. Spring JDBC. See, the Spring JDBC is completely replaced with what, guys? Data JPA. Okay, right? Guys, what is the advantage of Spring JDBC, guys? I told you multiple times from the start of the class. Come on. Come on, guys. What is Spring JDBC? What we use for Spring JDBC? Guys, are you there in the class or not? Are you sleeping or what? Guys, no one is responding today.
Sir, connecting to the database, sir.
Yeah, it is used to develop a persistence layer. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So when compared to JDBC, what was the advantage of JDBC, guys? Here, come on, tell me.
The boilerplate code
Yes, boilerplate code. But here we use
and
normal text query only, guys. Here, unfortunate thing is in Spring JDBC we can reduce the boilerplate code. Okay, we can reduce the boilerplate code, but unfortunately we are using what, guys? Actual plain text only to write the queries. Okay, to write the queries. Okay. So again, it is a database dependent. Am I right? If you're using a text query, that is a database dependent. Okay. So can we see by use what are the steps in JDBC? Registering the driver. Okay. Getting connection. Create statement.
Execute results.
Execute query. Execute query. Process result. And close connection, guys. Okay. Close connection. So out of these things, we need to do execute query, guys. Okay. Basically, programmer has to do this thing. Okay. In Spring JDBC, remaining everything is auto configured in, automatically done in Spring Framework, guys. Okay. But unfortunate thing is we are using plain text. Okay. For the query. Okay. That is bad. Okay. Right. Next, people come up with what, guys? Come on. Spring ORM. Yeah. Here we replace. Come on. Plain text with what, guys? Object mapping to the database. We are directly dealing with what, guys? Object. And I told you each object is a row in the database. Am I correct?
Object relation mapping.
Yes, sir.
Yes. ORM stands for what, guys? Object relational mapping. Okay. The same thing we are gonna do in what, guys? In Spring Data JPA. Okay. Okay. Object relational mapping. Okay. Come on. Next. So Hibernate is also an ORM framework, guys. Okay. Hibernate is also an ORM framework. And I told you why the Hibernate is getting outdated with outdated Spring framework. Anyone tell me? Because of its different framework. Am I correct? We need an external configuration to do all those things. Am I correct? Okay. So Hibernate is also an ORM framework. Okay. And ORM will represent data in form of object, guys. Okay. In the form of object. Let us see some pictures, guys. Guys, are you able to see my screen? Okay. Okay. So this is our application. Yeah. One minute, let me connect the whiteboard and pen marker. Why guys today you guys are not all speaking? Huh? Why? Are you feeling sleepy or what?
No, sir, we are listening.
Listening. Great, great, great. I feel if you guys not responding, like I'm getting feel like you guys are feeling bored or something like that. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Application. Okay. So earlier by using Hibernate, we should do guys. Okay.
Yes.
This marker pen got broken. Okay. So it is troubling me 1 minute. So earlier we have Hibernate here. This will interact with what guys? Jdbc API. Ultimately, any Hibernate, IBAT is anyone will interact with Jdbc only, and this will interact with DB. Am I correct? This is the earlier architecture. Okay. Now, come on. Now, guys, what is happening now? Okay, Hibernate is one more extra layer. On top of this, we have what guys? Spring ORM. Okay. Spring ORM, and that is interacting with Hibernate. Hibernate is interacting with what guys? Jdbc, and Jdbc with the DB. Guys, you understood the difference from earlier to now? So what I mean to say, the Spring ORM is internally using what guys? Hibernate and Jdbc. Hibernate is internally using what guys? Jdbc. Are you clear guys? Guys, are you clear? Guys, any doubts here? Come on, tell me guys. Guys, any doubts so far about Spring ORM? Let's go with Spring WebMVC. Guys, the interesting part is in Spring WebMVC. Basically, the Spring does not support any front-end module, right? There is a module given by Spring Framework or Spring API that is TimeLif, guys. Okay, we'll see how can we use TimeLif to create a front-end screen. Okay, but you can't customize like Angular and React, but at least you can create tables like that and all you can create, guys. Okay, so earlier, earlier JSP is there that is being replaced with TimeLif, guys. Okay. Okay, WebMVC. So yeah, come on, guys. So this Spring MVC will support, it supports multiple presentation techniques. Okay. We'll see that case okay, at the time. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we can develop user interfaces guys here. Okay. We can develop what guys? Come on. User interfaces. Nice user interfaces. Okay, guys. So today we have seen how many modules, guys? WebMVC, ORM, JDBC, AOP, context, core, guys. Okay. We'll see the remaining modules in upcoming class. Okay, na? Right? Till now we have seen. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. We'll be stopping for today. Okay. Any doubts, guys? Today's class. And once by next class, hopefully we'll start with the coding part, guys. Okay, right?
Sure, sir.
Guys, any doubts? Yeah.
Uh,
Thanks for joining, guys.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah, please.
sir, this is regarding the GraphQL. So you mentioned, like, what I understood, the connection dropped in midwell. When for the API part, yeah, we have no the response can be customized using the GraphQL. And when we
Yes.
say GraphQL, so we will be working on top of that existing API. Is that right understanding?
Yes, correct. See, ultimately, there is no need to create every API for each and every requirement. Okay. Suppose the student is there. Okay. So fetching all the students is single API. Students with the particular ID is single API. Student ID with the top scorer, he's a single API. So why what is the purpose of developing each and every API for for each and every requirement? No need, right? Okay, we can develop all the APIs in single go by using GraphQL. Okay, fine. That is the main advantage, and we can customize. Suppose in the project level, you can see big response are there. Okay, so if you don't want total response now, we can customize the response by using GraphQL query. Okay, everything we'll see, guys. Okay, at that time. Okay, clear?
In short term,
Okay, thank
sir,
you.
we can filter the response, right, sir?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can filter the
Yeah.
response. We can customize the response. That's what the meaning. Okay,
Yeah.
customization we can do in GraphQL. Guys, any more doubts, guys? Okay, guys. I hope by tomorrow or Saturday the batch is finalized and we'll have a nice classes, guys. Okay, yeah. Thanks for joining, guys, everyone. Yeah, yeah. Have a nice day. Good, Yeah. Bye bye. Take care.